It was a day of seeking forgiveness, reconciliation happening here in the country and also in Uganda. And it's time for me also to just unleash or unveil the faces that we're holding court this evening with. I'm holding court this evening with the Senator of Kisii, Richard Onyonka, who is joining us today here on Daily Report, The Insight. Also, we have with us Kabando, former Member of Parliament of Mokoroine, who is joining us as well, and Jennifer Shamala as well, former Member of Parliament as well, the 12th Parliament, and advocate of the High Court as well. Hey!
Dibal.
You know, they were saying that the opposition were conspicuously missing from the national prayer breakfast. And I was craning my neck to see if Richard Onyonka is there. Some of them that, you know, they've been very also vocal. I think today was a day when the Lord says we should come to the table. It doesn't matter our persuasions, political leanings as well. You just appear at the table. And you can see the president is really proffering that olive leaf, saying, hey, I think it's time that you forgive us for the misdeeds and mistakes that this administration has undertaken. So today was a providential day for you also to come and at least be on the table of reconciliation. Why were you conspicuously missing? Good evening. Good to see you.
Good evening. Dibal, first of all, I'm actually very happy to be here with wonderful sister, Madam Shamala, Council Shamala, and my classmate, my friend, my...
Oh, you guys can...
really special friend in my life. He's somebody I've always respected highly. Even her, she's somebody that I was in Parliament with, and she did her bit. Now let's come to today's issue. Dibal, you know I'm a Catholic. I believe in the catharsis of me seeking redemption and being given that capacity to actually pronounce my unworthy behavior and all things and the sins I've committed. But you see, that catharsis, again, puts you in a position as a Catholic. First, you must make your confessions.
Thank you.
Those confessions that you're going to make, you must actually go and see the Catholic priest, who then you make the confessions to, and they must be true. So as a Catholic, I put myself, and as a Kenyan now, and I'm saying, I am so happy that the president and whoever that was actually apologizing to the Gen Z did it, but I'm saying there must be conditions to that pleading. First, we must come out, and I want the president to own up. You cannot give your apology to Uganda and Tanzania for whatever you think we have committed to them. And Your Excellency, what happened about Tanzania and Uganda are some of the things that have put you into the mess you are in right now. There is absolutely no law stops a Kenyan lawyer of repute like Martha Karua to go and defend the opposition leader in Tanzania. Martha Karua was not carrying herself with Gen Zs to Tanzania. She was not going to preach any politics anyway. She was just going to represent somebody in court. Then because of this African thing of our heads becoming, I don't know what has happened to us, the power has grown. I don't know whether it's because, I don't know what has just happened. Madam Suluhu, we had extreme amounts of respect for because she came from such a disadvantaged background. She's a lady who is representing Zanzibar, and she knows the history of Zanzibar and marginalization and discrimination and bad governance. Then she stands up and she's talking about, you guys, you have got a problem with your mental capacities. And then my minister stands up in front of the world and says, oh, by the way, Madam Sulu was really talking the truth. So I want the president, my president, if he's serious, he's making these apologies. There are certain things he must do. Number one, restitutive justice. All the names of the young men and women who have been killed for political reasons, anybody who's being held in captivity or otherwise, political intimidation and all that must stop. Because we want a country that is stable, that is, yes, noisy sometimes, but we want Kenyans to be free, and we want them to speak what they feel. A government is not set up on thin air. We belong to this environment. And we believe that the environment which we are in right now is not so good. So first, let him restitutive justice. The young men and women who are killed must be compensated. Number 3, the government must own up. Either hold an inquiry on the matter or prosecute the officers and let us know who gave the orders for these young people of this republic to be killed.
All right, let me just hear from Kabando just briefly. Of course, we'll delve deeper into this in the course of the program. But do you think this forgiveness has been, slow?